How are you? My name is Joshua and welcome to another episode of Tjosh Talks. Today, I want to talk about 6 reasons you need to start learning programming right now in 2020. But before I go, I just want to say Happy New Year, wherever you are in the world. I hope that this year will be a good one for you. I hope that you will succeed in all your goals. For me, I'm doing new things this year. I will appreciate you subscribing to the podcast channel and the YouTube channel, and follow me also on my social media networks. I have so much content planned for this year, and I'm sure you would not like to miss out of any of them. Okay, let's get right into it. 6 reasons why I think you should learn programming in 2020. This is just for you out there if you're interested in programming or you've been contemplating many times and you thought, can I do it now? Can I start now? And I just want to say you should go for it. I mean, there's so much advantages in learning programming in 2020, and I'm giving you 6 of them today. Number 1, it's that programming is one of the hottest skills right now across many industries. Programming is not limited to, but it's used in industries for tasks such as web development, software development, data science, data analysis, in AR and VR. It's used in game development, digital marketing, research, and artificial intelligence. And there's just so much that you can do with programming. It is not just for tech people, it's for everyone, because the world now is moving so fast, and so many things, so much of the improvements we are seeing in the world right now is in the software space, and you really want to get in on that and apply it to whatever you're doing right now. And I think it is one of the most indispensable skill in the future of work. I mean, the nature of work is changing, and how people are hired, how people get to work for companies and for other people has changed all over the years. And now that if you consider the advent of artificial intelligence and what might happen in 5 to 10 years from now, I think this is one of the skills that will help you to immune your career against being taken over by any artificial or automated system. I really want to encourage you to think about it and just go for it and learn that programming language. Number 2, I think it is much more easier to learn programming right now than it is many years ago. I believe that the only skill you need, as a matter of fact, to learn programming is just learning how to surf or browse the internet, because most of the resources you're going to use in your programming and for programming languages and for software development, it's right there on the internet, and it's almost free, you know. And basically, if you can just use a search engine, I think you can really get into programming. And of course, you need the interest. You need to be interested in doing it. But this is the reason I'm giving you this talk, because I feel that there's so much to gain from learning programming than not learning programming. And it is actually easy. I think you can dedicate some time of your day to do it. There is this movement called a hour of code. So people just decide to, okay, I want to spend 1 hour every day to learn coding or to learn programming. And you see that, I mean, over time, you begin to improve in it, and you feel that you can really do something with it. So I think that it is something it is achievable. Whatever you're doing, whatever career you're in, it is achievable, and you should really consider it. And number 3 is that the cost of learning programming or software development is almost zero right now. The reason is that virtually all the information you need to learn programming is right there on the internet. And as long as you have an internet connection, you just go and search. For example, if I want to learn how to program in Python, the simplest thing to do is just how to learn programming in Python. Just search for it, and I'm sure you will see millions of pages, so much information on just learning Python alone. And it's the same for many other languages like that. It doesn't matter which language that you learn, as long as you are interested and there is so much information for any kind of language that you want to learn. So I also think software-based businesses are the most scalable business right now. If you think about other companies that you know that are popular, that were not here like 10 years ago, I bet it almost 100% they are all software-based companies, because it is so much easy to scale a software-based business. This is helped by internet, because the internet is everywhere, and so once you write a piece of code, you can share it with as many people as possible that are on the internet. As long as whoever wants to use your piece of code, or who wants to use your software as internet, they can use it right in the second. So I think this is one barrier that has been removed for doing business across continents, across countries, across regions. Software-based business is basically the most scalable business right now, and you can basically do this if you learn how to code, or if you learn how to develop software. With this skill, you can actually start a business that is based on software anywhere, and any other person that is connected to the internet can use your goods or services. Number 5, I think the possibilities are endless for anyone who is proficient with programming language, because I think that you can actually create anything that you want. Think of all the products that you use day in, day out. There is one piece of code that is being used for that product or for that service. So if you have this power, I think you basically have the power to create anything. So I think the possibilities are endless. And the last one, which is the number 6 reason, I think that if you start now, you will be in a good place in 12 months from now. Basically, like I've said, if you just dedicate 1 hour a day and decide to learn the skill, and if you just do it and be consistent with it, there is absolutely no limit to what you can achieve in the next 12 months. The last one is basically just encouraging you to start immediately. If you're thinking about it, don't wait again. Every barrier that you might think of is already removed. Just go ahead and start. I mean, just use just log on to the internet and find out information about the programming language that you're interested in. And I'm sure that there are so many resources, even free or even paid, that are available out there. So those are my reasons that I think you should learn programming in 2020. Do you have any comments, or do you have any questions? You can write it in the comment below, or you can follow me on my social media pages. That is at TOLUWAJOSH, Toluwat Josh, on Twitter and on Instagram. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers.